The Generation Z has woken you on a sleep. Mr. President, you should think wide. One priority that you must take into consideration, Mr. President, is that your advisors are failing you. Mr. President, you could be very wise, you could be very smart, but you don't have advisors, and that is what the GZs are saying. Those are the condition GZs are saying. Wabunge oye! Wabunge oye! Wabunge ya! Kwa majina naitwa Kwagmaya. Bado hawajakubali. Wabunge oye! Wabunge ya! Kwa majina naitwa Kwagmaya. Natoka bunge wazi ya Changamwe. Na please, mutaniruhusu nitachanganya Kiswahili na Kisongo. Let us be realistic, Mr. President. This is an open letter to you because I could not pen it in a gazette notice, the public gazette notice. Mr. President, the buck stops with you, and that is the Constitution. The sovereignty of this republic is bestowed in the Kenyan, and you are part of them. But you have been delegated that sovereignty with Kenyans. Mr. President, the Generation Z has woken you on a sleep. Mr. President, you should think wide. One priority that you must take into consideration, Mr. President, is that your advisors are failing you. Mr. President, you could be very wise, you could be very smart, but you don't have advisors, and that is what the GZs are saying. Those are the condition GZs are saying. They are asking for you to take initiative. Sack these people. Sack these folks, Mr. President. Why would you have a presidential advisor who are earning a lot of money from the government, from the public coffers? They are paid from the public coffers, and they are deceiving you, Mr. President. Why do you allow the IMF and World Bank to give you a projection we call the financial bill, which is not articulative in this Republic of Kenya, Mr. President? You have a think tank. We have the Economical Recovery Committee advisories, Mr. President. We feel so pain when these people are failing you. Mr. President, you could be smart, but you let these people fail you. Mr. President, the Constitution stipulates very clearly that you cannot withdraw a bill. You can only refer the bill back with a recommendation. We call it memorandum, Mr. President, which you've done. Now the speaker was to convene, and we expected, because that is what is failing the Generation Z. They wanted to know it as you stipulated. You clearly stated in public domain that you have referred back. Mr. President, we are asking you, as the generation are saying, sack all the ministers who are corrupt. Sack all the ministers, and if possible, we expect the Speaker of the National Assembly to advertise in public so that we can know when they are reconvening the session of Parliament back for this litmus issue in this country, a financial bill with the GZs, Mr. President. Because once it is done, we will know within stipulated time frame that this bill will be withdrawn. As you stated it, it goes back to your government business leader in the House, Mr. President, and it is taken back to the financial committee, that financial committee. Mr. President, this does not need any division, no voting. Mr. President, we feel, and the youth are thinking, Mr. President, that you are camouflaging. If that is done in plain weight, Mr. President, these boys, these girls will believe you. You know, these are your foundation. You gave them more trust with their hand and society, Mr. President. Thank you.